that's right. Zone does have a Pokemon trainer. Never know, but I think we are seeing a good old Palutena Shulk, a little bit of London Classic there for you here in your winners' quarters as we get started with your game one here between these two players.
Finally into the game now, the green PS2 as just a little bit of neutral. Robbie keeping the spacing, keeping the speed ready for a little bit of burst now, forcing him off, but a quick recovery back to the platform is going to keep Zone from any potential follow-up. The shield is there, a little bit of a panic, but you want to use it quite early if you are trying to feel out how your opponent's playing today, right?
Absolutely. Everyone plays different on different days, and right now Robbie had the opportunity to go ahead and see. He already used the speed art and then transitioned straight into shield as those Palutena nairs came out. Good awareness there from Robbie as he is playing a little bit around this space, and Zone is building up this damage really, really nicely as well there. Good up B out of shield there from Robbie. He tries to go ahead and get some extra damage there.
Fantastic stuff. And if you are playing against Zone, what you need to be prepared for is the falling side B off stage, because he is always going to try and catch you. If you're ready for it, it's fine, it's not a problem, but he has caught so many free recoveries, so many free stocks by doing that, as he does do a bit of a clash there. Jump. To keep him nice and safe. Air dodge on the stage immediately, but the extra aerial acceleration from Jump means it's not American.
Absolutely.
It's nice and fresh and British as the smash comes out. Gonna see if he can find a tilt, a couple of up airs. The shield not dropping too far there.
Yeah, we know that Robbie likes to go ahead and try and get these stocks early, switching out of the smash shot, gets the backslash. The counter could have been dangerous there, saving him, managing to keep him there on the ledge. Good backdoor there from Zone.
Yeah, looks like Robbie's going to go nice and low. Burns the shield, that's not what you want! As I think Zone actually saved him there.
Yeah.
If he hadn't hit that tumble dryer, Robbie would have been stuck in shield. So, Robbie definitely counting his blessings there. Definitely a miss input now. There's a couple of fairs. Sends out with the smash. Can see if he can find a forward air.
He's got that rage art. He's got that rage, sorry, rage art. He's got that rage as well. You've got to be real, real careful. And that will go ahead and take the stock. And now Robbie, again, opting for another smash art. Trying to take the stock as early as he can.
Definitely wants it, but 86, a little bit fresh, even for smash. The down tilt's going to try and use that jump to mix it up. It's Zone with the advantage now, just planting his face into the shield of Robbie, but Robbie not backing down.
Maybe if I headbutt him, it'll work.
Exactly.
You know? But, yeah, so...
That sounds like a Fighter Pass 3 character. Like, if you dash, you get a hitbox. Like a... I don't know what kind of character would be.
I feel like that would have been
Devil
a plan.
Jin,
I feel like that would have been a plan, like, dash attack for me, Brawler.
Yeah.
It's just kind of, he just dashes in and like headbutts you.
It's on the cutting room floor somewhere, but speaking of the cutting room floor, Robbie is absolutely splattered onto the ground of PS2 here, really suffering against Zone. Could be a potential 3 stock, but I don't think Robbie likes to go down that easy now, as he's trying to find a way off ledge to drag down for the tumble dryer.
Oh, Zone trying to go extra deep with that drag down there, could lead to his own demise, and it did, as now Robbie has taken that stock pretty much there from an SD, but nonetheless, both players now are gearing up to get this next stock in Zone, trying to play it ever so patiently, respecting the space.
And I want to talk about one of the most obscure mix-ups I like in terms of neutral, right? So it's characters who have a jab that comes in, have a gentleman, basically, or a gentleman into a rapid. So you go for like the first hit, and then you go for a mix-up option, you cancel it. And that is what Zone is doing. He runs up the shield, he hits him with the first couple frames of dash attack, of jab rather, and then he immediately goes for an up air because he knows he's going to jump out disadvantage because it's such a common option.
Right.
It's fantastic stuff, honestly. And something that Robbie is really going to have to adapt to as the jump gets him back nice and safely. Not going to find speed in the face. Might not be what you want now as he tries to read an aggressive option, but Zone just slowing it down.
Good throw there from Robbie now. Has the Buster R on deck. He tries to go ahead and get to hit as well. 143, one big move can go ahead and send Robbie
it's an
downwards.
angry, but the shield to make it back. Looks like he was expecting a more aggressive option. Pounding down to the ground like a sausage there, Robbie. Christ! As finally, up the fan of down tilt sent him out. It is Robbie with the stage control. He could do it if he plays his cards right, but the odds are so far in Zone's favor, Azura. I don't know if it's going to be possible.
It's difficult, especially given that if he ever pops out Smash Art, he's in a very dangerous position right now.
Amen.
And Zone having aggressive control there, throws out that neutral, side B, as Robbie makes it back with a good use of that jump art.
But the instant dash attack was almost curtains. He's still living now. Shield into air dodge to make it back safely, but he's lost a lot of mobility into the jab. Not quite enough. Shield runs out, but it's got enough gas to keep him safe.
Catch.
But where there's gas, it ignites with such ease there, Azura.
Yeah, absolutely. When there is, as you said, when there's gas, it ignites. And obviously Explosive Flame was there as a great example, catching Robbie off guard and taking the stock there, and the game as well. And it was looking like a pretty difficult, like, sort of situation, especially for Robbie. Like, you were in that situation where there was a lot of pressure being put on you. and you just kind of have to try and find a way around it. It's not an easy thing to do, honestly.
Amen. And with a man who has such a fine analytical mind as yours there, Azura, what do you reckon? Do you think Robbie needs a bit of a warm-up, or do you think it's going to be a nice 2-0 from Zone?
Well, considering what we did see previous game, I would like to hope and see that Robbie was able to sort of adapt a little. But Zone is putting on a lot of pressure, and let's not forget, the one stock that Zone did lose was to an SD. It's just a matter of how this game will shape out as we go ahead and get into this next game.
And this entire disadvantage straight came off the fact that I think Robbie misinput a footstool. He swapped to speed at 0, footstalled, and to be honest, if you're swapping to speed at 0, the last thing you want to do is run away from your opponent. And so I think that was a bit of a mistake there, but maybe something he can claw back from, as he is on 96, still in speed, still taking a beating right now.
No surprise to us, though, this Nair being Zone's best friend out of shield, whether it be breaking a combo or just getting into one, as 124 on Robbie, and Zone is piling up the damage right now. They're good back throw. Robbie needs to try and survive this one. There's the jump part, uses it.
Oh, air slash pineapples himself.
Oh no, Robbie, no. Not like this.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? It is Sponge RobbieAK47, unfortunately, as he looks to make a massive comeback with only 32 on the board of Zone.
Yeah. I love this sort of dance that Zone is doing around Robbie's shield, getting these forward airs, these back airs around for extra pressure. It's real smart stuff there.
It's really good stuff. Zone's spacing been super immaculate today as he forces him up into the shield, but the hits aren't going to connect. The slower airspeed actually quite helping Robbie there. Just because the shield isn't tanking damage doesn't mean it's not doing work.
Absolutely.
As we move on in, falling fair. Nope, that was a falling up air.
Falling up air.
The problem is you can call it falling fair or falling fair, but you can't call it falling air. That's my problem.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, let's
I guess because, you know, Smashers want to be normal. You know, they don't want to say something like ooh eh.
Unreal. This is why I got to join the French Smash scene as we move on out to a dash
attack. I'm sure a
attack.
lot of people didn't like that.
Well, I don't think Robbie is quite liking this disadvantaged state either as we move on into it. Going to see if Zone can force it with a hard read. No, but the forward fair is quite enough there.
The patience there from both these players.
And he's been doing it so much. Going to go for a jump grab, sends him out with a back throw. Not quite enough, though. Robbie air dodging through the fire, but he gets shunted out.
Did the spike hitbox hit? Oh, that's unfortunate. And Robbie getting sent down again, and Zone in a comfortable position. 31 with 2 stocks, and Robbie, you can see him running around with these nairs and speed options, and it looks like there's just a lot of panic options coming out right now.
Yeah, and comfortable for Zone doesn't even quite describe it. I'm looking over at him. He's got his gamer chair 180 degrees. He's got his record leg. He's got no pressure whatsoever. Meanwhile, Robbie fighting for his life out there. Going to be beat out by a back air as well. Going to see if we can get a falling tumble dry to take it out. Robot War special. Not quite enough. Now there's the hard read on the forward smash, but not quite enough there, Azura.
There's that falling side B that you were talking about earlier as well. He's trying to catch Robbie out with everything that he possibly can, but right now Robbie playing very, very patient. Tries to go for that down there, looking for something.
See if he can pull it all the way. Dash attack not quite enough now as a Nair is able to cover a whole host of options now. Shielding. Can you make it work, son? As a couple of retreating bears as well. The jump is up to get him back to neutral, falling fair. Such a fantastic cover option. But misplaced, it could be curtains. As finally Robbie able to get a little bit of control there. Smash are eating it very hard. Speed to give him a bit more mobility, but not quite going to help him as much in the air as he might hope. There's the grab, not quite going to knock back from the speed as well. See if he can find a fair.
Yeah, it's looking very, very dangerous. Just go for that falling off and trying to catch Zone off guard. There's a dash attack from Zone. Trying to catch him again with that forward tilt. Doesn't matter. Robbie with the back throw. 126. Look out below, son, because you're going to get hit.
Could be hit. Dash back, dash forward. And Zone's so patient here, just willing to let Robbie throw out a hitbox, because it doesn't matter how big the hitbox is, if it doesn't connect, you are going to be the one punished. As finally a bear able to send him off, and Robbie is coming alive. 126, it's a back throw in speed, it could be anything, but Robbie's throwing out an onslaught, but none of it's quite hitting now. That flare not quite. The shield is there, so he's not going to die. He's not.
He didn't even fly far.
That was about 5 Taco Bell hot sauces worth of distance. As the Buster comes out, he does need the damage, but he's in a scramble situation. He needs to buy himself distance. Jump comes out to keep him safe. Going down off screen. That's where you're safe.
Robbie using great awareness out of that forward tilt. Doesn't want to get caught by any of Zone's tricks there as he tries to play around this ledge. Good there, tries to go for the up tilt, but he misses. Gets that speed right on line.
Hovering
Watch
speed.
out.
You've got to use it to gain distance, man. Don't go for a couple of stagnares.
He's
Shield
still
is out.
alive, baby.
And looks like Zone's got to set him out something good right now. Forward smash coming out. It's looking dicey. 182 on this. Robbie going to see if he can make it all the way. Fantastic read into the back roll.
Absolute nail biter. Can Robbie get this? He's got smash out 182 and a dream. Zone with the back roll. Good catch, and Zone with a bit of a sigh of relief, taking the set 2-0 over RobbieAK47.
And it got very heated. It got very, very spicy. But alas, Zone takes it with a consistency. Robbie, I was speaking to the guy earlier, no Johns. He did arrive with no warm-up. But you're going to have to get pretty hot if you want to compete with Zone.